I hope you're ready for this because I've competed in all kinds of events, but nothing like this. We've come here to Maple Valley, Washington to test the limits of endurance and intensity. The beast almost killed me. Oh, I'm so tired. It's a race through grueling terrain and the destination is unknown. And it's time for me to unleash the beast right here on the Wildlife. This is single-handedly the most extreme thing I have ever done in my life. And this is the view from the top of Monkey Face. The most prehistoric fish that we can even think of right now. And that's how it's done! That is one big Dungeness crab. All over the place. That's all I can do just to hang on. This is the Wildlife.
The Wildlife is presented by Next Adventure.
This intense form of adventure racing brings in competitors from all over the state as they gear up to test what they can handle on a rough and unknown course. Talking to experienced racers is our only form of scouting.
Got about 10 checkpoints, maybe 20. You got to find them all in order by your own power with your own map and compass.
And no idea where the checkpoints are. They just give you a map and go.
They might give you 15 minutes before the race to look at the map, but that's it.
These races consist of different, intense challenges. It's not just biking, it's not just running, and it's not just orienteering. It's all three. To get the race underway, we will start out on bike, trekking our way to each checkpoint. After that, we move on to orienteering, where my skills with map and compass need to take over. Trusting my skills and experience while moving at top speed is what makes this event different. If we're making good enough time, we can take on the pro course for some extra points. Anything I get on that course is a bonus to my overall time. Time and daylight will be ticking and fading away as we make our way back to the finish, hopefully in one piece. Okay, so the beast, bare bones, evening, adventure, sprint, tournament.
Correct.
Bare bones, right now.
Everybody ready? Let's go!
All right, here we go. A lot of the competitors that are doing this right now have nice little map displays on their handlebars. I've just got my map tucked up in my spandex. So I have to remember exactly where my checkpoint is and watch for it. All right, now I need to look off to the right-hand side. We're looking for a narrow face, a little shelf. And that's where checkpoint 1 is hiding. This is the first leg of the biking part of a very long course. I have no idea what's just around this corner. But we're about to find out. Looks like we're here. Okay, checkpoint 1 is somewhere right up here on the right. So we're gonna head up and find it. It's important to trust my gut and navigation skills and not where other racers are going. Who knows if they're right or wrong or even how good they are at navigating. Here we go, checkpoint 1. And we're ready to go. All right. Let me go ahead, check my passport, which carries all of my verification that I've been to every checkpoint. Put that away. Look at my map. All right. There's checkpoint 1. We need to go down and across to checkpoint 2. About a mile, a little over a mile. We still got some ground to cover. All right, here we go. One checkpoint down, and the race is on. That was just about chaos. Tromping through the woods, trying to find this little orange marker. No one knows exactly where it's at, and like I said, there's no GPS unit to tell you the exact location. You're using your map, a compass, and the surrounding environment. And that's about it. And it's who can find each point the fastest. You have to keep your head on a swivel while biking at top speed, searching on a map, and navigating my surroundings. Okay. Checkpoint 2. Anyone can do this, but it is intense.
It's pretty intense. It's intense as you want it to be. People who are really intense go red line the whole way. They're really good with the map and compass. They don't slow down. Some people just come out here and like to practice their skills and take it easy and enjoy the outdoors.
Checkpoint 3 is over there. So we'll ride past it a little bit, look for a trail, and then cut back to it. Because there's no sense in trying to pick up my bike and carry it through the woods. Lost a little bit of time on that last little cut through the woods. Couldn't quite make it up the hill. Had to get off and walk my bike. The north side, a 2-meter tall rootstock in an overgrown clearing. I think that's up here. Now we're hoofing it. It's not much of a trail. I just checked off checkpoint 3. This is the overgrowth that I was talking about. Checkpoint 4 should be just up this hill and off to the right-hand side. But first, we gotta go through that. Coming up on The Wildlife. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Adventure racing has a bit of everything, including carrying your bike through thick brush up a hill. So far, we've reached the first few checkpoints, but this part of the challenge has 2 more points before we move on. The next 2 look to be close in range. Checkpoint 4 is right up here, just a short stint away. Team name, Wildlife.
Wildlife, sounds good. You want to know? Yeah.
All right, now it starts to get a little bit more tricky. New map, new route, and no bike. I know that there's like going out there with the map and compass, and that's orienteering. Tell me about how this is like more raw.
With the Beast Race, it's multi-sport. In orienteering, usually you're just on foot, or there's also bike orienteering where you can just be on bike, and ski orienteering when you're on skis. In Beast, it's a little bit different because you're mixing it up with 2 different modes of travel at least, usually running and biking.
The people involved in adventure racing look to test themselves in all elements and terrain. On foot, on wheels, or by water vessel, these adventurers take on the tasks as teammates, working against weather, the clock, and anything in their way. The all-out challenge pushes these beast racers to leave nothing behind.
It's not about the unexpected. With adventure racing, it's all about just taking whatever comes at you and rolling with it.
Okay. This is the transition point. Just drop the bike, I get a new map. From here on out, it's all by foot. So I'm gonna do my next plan of attack. This way. For this leg of the race, we are to find a specific grouping of checkpoints. Looking for checkpoint A. The Beast is no joke. It's adventure to the fullest. I think it's back here. All I see is a trail that goes back here and kind of weaves in and out. Right now I'm looking for the next big marker. An orange flag. Looks like that's the trail we're gonna take right now. That's the trail that I originally wanted to be on. The woods and surroundings are all starting to look similar. See how nice that trail is? Helps to read your map. There's my checkpoint. All right, now this is a different type of checkpoint. I'm looking for 3 checkpoints on the trekking run. And each one of those checkpoints has an item on it. And I'm looking for the 3 items with the highest dollar amount. And this is checkpoint 8. Just 2 more checkpoints will allow me to move on. Checkpoint 8. Read my map correctly this time. Go for checkpoint 9. We want to go down this trail right here. We want to go down, look for the trail that forks off, and then continue down to there. So we got a ways to go. I think I should take that trail. No, I gotta keep going. I gotta trust it. It's down here. Okay, I think that was the trail we didn't want to take, but we want to keep going this way. All right, here's the split. We want to go this way. Oh, there it is. Right there. So close. This right here is checkpoint 9. So I'm gonna punch my stamp and then make my way to number 10. Right there. We've just got 1 more before we can head back and continue the race. And our closest one is checkpoint 10. Through here. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Oh, man. And it should be right over here on the edge of this fence. This is the fence. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, right there. Checkpoint 10. After reaching checkpoint 10, this grueling and disorienting stage will be complete. All right. Now, according to these rules, I'm running out of time. I got my 3 punch cards for the trekking part of the run. Bushwhacked through all kinds of thorny stuff. This is why it helps to stay on the trail. We gotta get back to the bikes and cover some ground because we're losing daylight fast. Coming up on The Wildlife. Time to get out the headlamp. As you can see, I'm losing light very fast. There it is. Oh.
The Wildlife is presented by Next Adventure.
The second leg is complete, but there's still much more race to go. With some daylight still out there, I'm heading to the pro course to pick up some extra points.
He's got the next map for you.
There is no order to these checkpoints. It's all extra, but it's not going to be easy. Whew. Now we have a lot of ground to cover. Know where I'm going. We just gotta get there. And we're looking for the big trail. Right here. We're basically just gonna continue on this trail till we hit a road. We're gonna go down the road for a little bit and then come back on the other trail again. All right, looks like this is the road. Right up here somewhere. Yeah, keep this way until we hit a paved road. With over 7 miles of riding, trekking, and orienteering, I'm running on fumes and my strong desire to finish. This trail just turned and looks like it went parallel to the road that I'm looking for, which is right through here. So I need to take one of these trails that kind of jets off in the direction towards my next checkpoint. So it looks like we're bushwhacking again. Oh. Early on in this race, the competitors were together. Now it's just me against the beast, gaining whatever extra points I can. Yeah. Back to the main trail, back to the road. There's that checkpoint. I'm gonna go back to this trail, up to the intersection, across, and to the road. This way. This way. Oh, I think I see road. Found the road. Whoa. There's an off-limits area. All right, we found the main road. We're gonna run down here and go across. And our next checkpoint should be right across there. So here we go. All right. Should be up here and off to the right. Entering the pro course, I had time to spare, but this challenge has eaten up the clock and the daylight. Time to get out the headlamp. I'm looking for pro course orienteering checkpoint 1. From what I see, I'm looking for a trail off to the right and up the hill. I think this is my trail. There it is. Oh, that is the checkpoint that I've been looking for. Get my original passport out of here. I got what I needed from the pro course. Now it's time to head back to the finish. All right, I just got the last checkpoint here. I've got to make my way back down to the road and back to the transition area, because as you can see, I'm losing light very fast. So it's back to the bikes, and then I'm on my way to the finish line. Whew. Coming up on The Wildlife. It's about that time of the race where things just start shutting down. I've been on foot for hours in the woods, and now darkness has set in. Here we go. Okay, the pro course is done. Now it's back at the transition area. It's time for me to get back on my bike and head to the finish line. So this point right here is the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm so ready to be done. It's on the bike, and we're out of here. With minutes left and darkness on my path, The little bit of energy I have will have to carry me to the finish. Oh, yeah. Team number 11, Wildlife. Oh.
Passport. You hand in your passport for your class. Thank you.
There you go.
Jeremy.
Thank you. Oh, wow. What can I say? The Beast put up a good fight, but in the end, I was victorious. The Beast almost killed me. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, yeah. Dude.
This is another tradition. Georgetown has a team Manny's, and so the other tradition is when you finish a race, you drink from the booth. Drink out
Dude,
of the booth.
I could hug you. Come here. Thank you. I did a lot of running competitions, wrestling competitions. You know, I've competed against all kinds of things, but this was all of those things thrown into one bag, and you don't know what's next. I'm running through the woods, bushwhacking, getting torn up, and then it's like you get to your next checkpoint, and it's time to head back. Beast tried to have its way with me, and as soon as I can stand up, I'm gonna walk away a champion. Whew. And here we go. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was. There you go. Woo! Hey there, grandfather. Well, what can I say? I just finished my first adventure race, and it was aptly named the Beast for a reason. This thing was intense. It was mountain biking, trail running, orienteering. You had no idea what was laying around the next corner, but it was all of these things crammed into one action-packed adventure. So, it's another one in the books. Can't wait to tell you about it in person.
The Wildlife is presented by Next Adventure.